we are going to learn something called it as Java application. Java application. So here, why we are using the Java application? Simple thing is there, guys. Whenever you will develop any application, supposedly I am going to develop the JSpiders application. And to develop this application as a backend, if I am going to use the as a backend, if I am going to use the Java language, then indirectly the JSpiders application, I will call it as a Java application. Okay. If I develop any application and in the backend, if I use the Java language here, I will call it as a Java application. Now, next thing is why we should use the Java application. What is the need of Java application in the JDBC architecture? So, concept is simple. In the JDBC architecture, we are using the Java application to take input from users. Okay, these are our applications users. So if you want to take the input from the users, that is input in the sense you want to take the name of the user, you want to take the mobile number of the user, if you want to take the email ID of the user, if you want to take any kind of input from the user, that time we are using the concept called it as Java application. Okay. Now by using the Java application, how you can take the input? So simple concept is there. First thing, by using the Java application at the basic level, you can take the input from by using the scanner class. At the basic level, you can take the input by using the scanner class, and then at the higher level, you can take the input by using the HTML file. So always remember, so here JSpiders, if you are going to develop any application by using the Java language, that time you will call it as a Java application. Why you should learn the why you should use the Java application? So simple thing is there, to take input from the user. Input in the sense, if you want to take name, mobile number, to collect the data from the user. To collect data from user. That time also we are using the Java application. How you can achieve this task? So at the basic level, we are going to use the scanner class. At the higher level, we will use the HTML file. Is it clear why Java application is a part of JDBC architecture? Everyone, tell me yes or no. Is it clear why the Java application is a part of JDBC architecture? Can say in the JSpiders application, I will use Java application for login purpose. I will use the Java application for registration purpose. I will use the Java application for the forgot password purpose, because over here everywhere I have to take I have to collect the user's data. For this all the operations, I have to collect the user's data. So that's the reason at this time I will use the Java application. Okay, done. So I guess Java application, it is clear. So we can move towards the next application. Can we move towards the next components of the JDBC architecture? Java application is completed. Can we learn about JDBC API? Okay, go. So next is nothing but JDBC API. So why we are using the JDBC API? So I want the answer from your side. Just now we learned that we have one application called it as Java application. This application we are using to take input from the user. This application we are using to take input from the user. But whatever the input means, whatever the data I will collect from the user, whatever the data I will collect from the user. Now tell me, can I store that data in the Java application? Can I store that data in the Java application? No. We can't store that data in the Java application. So now what I will do, basically, where is that data is present now at this current situation, where is that data is present, in the Java application or in the database application? Users data is present in the Java application. So what I want to do, I want to store that users data. Now the task is, I want to this user's data, I want to store in one application, call it as database application. I want to store it inside one application, call it as database application. Okay, done. So now tell me how I can share the user's data or user information from one application to the another application. As you know that this data is present in the Java application, but I want to store it in the database application. So how I can share the user information from one application to the another application? Which concept I have to use over there? Exactly, we have to use the concept called it as API. So remember guys, if you want to share users data, if you want to share users data, okay, if you want to share this users data which is present in the Java application with the database application, that time we are using one concept called it as JDBC API. So why we are using the JDBC API? Here, JDBC API is a communication medium between database application and Java application. Here, JDBC API is a communication medium between Java application and database application, means it will achieve the inter-application communication between database and Java. It will achieve the inter-application communication between database and Java. So always remember, by default, each and every data is present inside the Java application, but we can't store it permanently. For that purpose, I should store this data in the database application. So here, if I want to share the data which is present inside the Java to the database application, I am going to use one API, call it as JDBC API. Means through the help of JDBC API, Java application is going to communicate with the database application. Java application is going to communicate with the database application, and JDBC API terminology we are using in the perspective, call it as Java EE perspective. JDBC terminology we are using in the perspective, call it as Java EE perspective. Did you got the clarity? That Java application, basically we are using to take the input from the user, to collect the data from the user, but Another drawback is there that we can't store that data permanently in the Java application. So what I will do, I am going to store it into the database application. For that purpose, I have to share that data from Java to database. So this thing you can achieve by using the JDBC API. Means JDBC API is a communication medium between Java application and the database application. Did you get the clarity? Tell me guys, did you get the clarity? Yeah, exactly. Mediator. JDBC API is a mediator between Java application and database application. Okay. So as we learn in the yesterday's class that each and every API is similar to the package. As we learn in the previous classes, each and every API is similar to the packages. So here also the JDBC API is similar to the Java.SQL package. Okay. JDBC API is similar to the Java.SQL package means what? JDBC API and Java.SQL package contains JDBC API and Java.SQL package contains same classes and interfaces. JDBC API and Java.SQL package contains same classes and interfaces. Are you understanding? So JDBC API is similar to the one package that is Java.SQL. In the whole advanced Java, we are going to use this package. In the whole advanced Java, we are going to use this package, call it as Java.SQL. So what are the classes we are going to use? Each and everything you will get the clarity in the further. So don't worry about that. Okay, I will give you the list. What are the classes and interfaces are present in Java.SQL or in the JDBC API? So never ever forget, in this JDBC API also helper classes are there. In this JDBC API also implementation classes are there, and as well as interfaces are there. Okay, so JDBC API is a collection of helper class, implementation class, and interfaces. Everyone, is it clear? Any kind of doubt in Java application and in the JDBC API? Okay.